What is up, everybody? It's your boy Nitro Penguin here with another fantastic breakdown. I went absolutely bananas this game. 41 final hits. Absolutely carried this monstrosity of a game, and it is going to be a little bit of a long one. So strap in. We're going to have a good time. All right. First things first, let's look at the hero bans. No Bucky. He's been getting banned a lot recently. No Cloak and Dagger. Expected. No Namor. They snuck that in at the end because of this Spider-Man, and I should have been more vigilant. I've been banning Spider-Man like crazy, but this might be the worst Spider-Man in Northeast. And Wolverine, of course. You got to ban Wolverine. My cat just joined. So on this map, I like to set up here to start the match because like this, I can peek before they can see me, and I can get that arrow charge off the tanks and then aim it at the supports. But here I start getting fleshed out a little bit. That's no problem. I have no problem backing up. We'll do that happily. Reposition so I'm not getting picked on. The Venom's in the back line drawing attention. He starts off doing well, and then he almost cost us this match later, as we'll see. Here comes Spider-Man again, and we're just locking in on this dude. Absolutely cooked. Then again, just here, playing safe. Trying to get my charge in and then take my time dropping in these arrows. There's really no rush here. And also, I feel like you kind of... There's third time on Spider-Man. I feel like at times you kind of want to slow down the rate at which you're firing arrows to allow people to walk into them. If that makes sense. Since it's a projectile, if you try too hard, it's not going to hit. You got to let it come to you a little bit. So we reposition over here. Ult start popping. Get healed up. But I don't know that we survived this because they just had too many ults. Never mind, we do survive this. And there goes Spider-Man. Barely gets away from me. We hit him again, and amazing that he got out because he's not playing good at all. But there goes Storm. This is a very strange TP from Strange. Like, I mean, I can't explain that TP. I honestly can't explain that TP. Storm comes in. I waited here a second to see if she would like be baited, but she just cooks over there instead. But we're still in pretty good control here. This is looking like easy cleanup. And Strange is pretty low there, so good thing we got him by Star-Lord. Here's Spider-Man. One think. He gets away here. But the Star-Lord was actually on top of shit. So, like, we pressure Spider-Man out of there. That rarely happens. I'm so glad it did. And again, we're trying to put in some damage. This Venom was doing really good this first round until like we lose this first point, and then he should have swapped, but whatever. Spider-Man again, blown up. That dude should have swapped already. I don't know why he was still on it. But I think now he goes Punisher. Here, just trying to get a little sneaky shot in on the Storm. I lied about Spider-Man. He's still on Spider-Man. Tries to hold me. Gets caught by Pennyweb. Gets blown up. That's upsetting. That mag went for me there. There's so many other targets to go for. Such better targets to go for. But whatever. The team's still cleaning up. We're still doing pretty good.
Stay strong. They can't keep this up.
Then the supportals end up coming in, and that's kind of where we fall apart on this defense. Unfortunate, really. So I'm getting back to point. They're on cap. There goes our Venom's first death. And at this point, we really start falling apart. There's two of them. There's Storm ult. There's Invisible Woman ult. At this point, I'm trying to do what I can. But, like, there's not much to do. They had to do support ults. Like, and Storm ult. We were just fell apart that fight. Unfortunate. But it's alright. So far,
need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
5 final hits, decent amount of damage. Not so many final hits from Venom, but we're not gonna worry about that. We're kind of cooking as a team. There's no point in like being toxic to each other. Yeah. This is kind of where we start falling apart. I'm gonna try to figure out what happened now in this VOD, but at this point, like, I don't know if it was the Captain America drawing so much attention, or the Punisher is actually like putting in damage, so they weren't playing, you know, 5v6 like they were with Spider-Man. But we just fall apart consistently on this point. Get rid of Loki clones. Thank goodness Star-Lord got the storm there. I was gonna be real upset if he hadn't. And then here, kind of just can't hit anything.
A nice deep freeze.
Try to get a little bit closer, get my shots going better. And then now if you're gonna try to focus in my supports, I'm gonna put everything on Captain America. And it kind of worked. He backed off plenty. But still here, we weren't getting what we wanted to. And I think this Luno was a little bit of a waste.
I am ready to put on a show.
And that's why. I mean, I can't get his head here, and that little is keeping him up. And then we just get blown up. It would have been really good to have a support ult there. We're not going to get too mad at our Luna, but I think she might have been a little bit
Let's try this again.
like trigger happy with that.
Just what the doctor ordered.
So I'm Luna here.
I am ready to put on a show.
I don't like that ult one bit. I feel like that was very premature. Maybe she panicked because Venom died, but like we were still doing well. She wasn't really low HP, and instead we get mowed down by their ults because now we have nothing to defend them with. I'm really not a fan of that ult usage on her part. We're gonna fault her for that. And then once you get to this point and like that cart's halfway through, I think it's really hard to push in here unless you like strange TP behind them, which they end up trying later, and it doesn't work still. But it's just so hard to make space here and not get shot on the way in. I go further around, try to wrap in, get some shots in on the Loki, but again, their Luna's ulting here. What am I really gonna do? A good dink on the Punisher, but didn't kill him. We're cooked here. As long as I can get the storm, I'm happy. Couldn't even get the storm. Sad. So Captain America in the backline again. That Loki save was insane. This is why I hate Loki. And this is why he should get banned more. Plays like that, where like, we can't kill him at that point. And now we're absolutely cooked because of the storm. Get resin, get absolutely blown up again. It's not looking good for me right now. But in part, I think like the team as a whole was just very disconnected. We saw Moon Knight there at the end. I was gonna go Moon Knight because Scarlet Witch went that to help with the storm so she could fly up there and just not have to worry about aiming to get her. I think then my duty is let's deal with the Loki. Because those Loki clones, we saw Captain America get saved by the skin of his teeth. That's a great play by Loki. And not every Loki player is going to do that or be good enough to do that. So he's a problem. You have to deal with him. And as you can see, both me and Gio were about to go Moon Knight because we both realized that situation. But this is offense. This is a different ballpark. What are we trying to do on offense? Get entry picks so that then the team can steamroll the fight. So on attack on this map, I like to go to the right side here. And the reason I like to do this is the high ground on the right here, where you can break the wall and shoot down into people, is fantastic for what I want to do. But we also see that they have a Punisher. And I'm definitely not going to walk straight in the point with the Punisher just shooting at us. Instead, I can go over here. Venom does nothing, but he doesn't expect me here. Boom, we just got rid of him.
Think about what you did, Castle.
Man, that Loki. Here, I didn't hear the Luna coming up. He gets the drop on me. Unfortunate. I think if I get her, we probably win this fight right here. In the meantime, Venom's just poking away at virtually nothing. I don't even think we were really on point until just a second ago. So, Old start running in. Punisher's back in his turret. Gotta get some shots from the side. And we break the turret. Fantastic. Now we gotta back up. The team's dead. And there's no point staying there. Shots from Storm. Annoying, but nothing we can't deal with. Even though there is a rocket next to me, I should be getting healed, and I'm not for whatever reason. That's fine. I'm self-sufficient. I can go around. I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Get my health pack, set up on high ground, and cook. Back on high ground. This is where I want to be. Boom, shot on the Storm. She's gone. Shots on me. I just need this health pack and we're good. But this Luna and this Punisher, like, they come for me too hard here. And even then, managed to get out, and we forced the Luna ult. It's fantastic. This is the high ground I like. You break this wall and you just have 3 shots on people. So, you start shooting, you get Invisible Woman. Fantastic. We keep shooting, we get the Loki. Fantastic. We keep shooting, we get the Storm. Fantastic. We're cooking. I thought I should have deflected 1 or 2 of those hits at least. I guess my timing with Luna is off. But regardless, they're down 2 supports and a DPS. There's no reason we shouldn't win this. There's 0 reason we shouldn't win this. They pop their support ults, wait this out a little bit, and then a second. Boom, we start ulting. Alright, we know she's gonna ult, so I move to the side, which is annoying because I waste some time here. But I'm back on this high ground where I can just shoot for free. There goes Storm again. Focus the Loki. There goes the Loki. We're cooking. And again, multiple picks on my part. Let's see where the final hits are at. We're at 12 now. That's so unlucky that she got out there.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
She gets out with 9 HP. Unfortunate. Whatever. He didn't chase her down. Back on Storm, trying to put in some pressure. Unfortunate she didn't die there. And that was mostly because Invisible Woman messed up my shot. That was a really good pull by her. So we're back here. That gets walled off, that's fine. If that's a sign to me to go on a flank. And the Punisher set up turret, you don't have to tell me twice. I'll go around and shoot him from high ground. Instead we get the Storm, fantastic. Boom, Punisher. Surprised that didn't hit. There goes Loki popping that shift, I hate it. And here I get stuck on map geometry and get blown up. That's unlucky. So I didn't even notice it at the time. But back when I got 3 picks to secure the point to begin with, we had a thing go hella instead. And I didn't notice because they really, I feel like, weren't even that impactful. But we're back after Rocket's dead. Get a nice little pick here on the Punisher.
I am ready to put on a show.
And then again, we have the ults being popped. That's fine. Kind of waiting this out, trying to push hard a little bit. Trying to keep Strange away from us there. And that was actually a really good kill by Star-Lord on the Storm. But we also had Luna ult for that one, so we probably survived it.
Yeah, I earned that one.
Boom. Get a shot on the Strange. And we're cooking. Now, this is something I've been doing recently. I like going over here. If I'm not going to, like, push up further and look at that little hallway where people are flanking, I like coming up here because it lets me ult and just not... It's not a place people expect you to be, really. So here's Strange. I don't think he's expecting me here. Neither is Loki. Loki gets blown up.
I'll just aim where you want.
Invisible Woman gets blown up. And like Punisher there, like it doesn't matter, dude. You also get blown up. That timing was a little bit more luck, but even if he blows me up there, even if he kills me there, our team's securing that point. You're not gonna get out of turret in time to contest that point, and there's too many people there anyway, and you already lost 2 out of your 3 supports. So at this point, we have another Hawkeye in the match because they're gonna try to counter me since it's so easy to be Hawkeye. It's not. This isn't for everyone. Good pick there by the Venom. And then at this point, like, I'm not really trying to duel a Hawkeye. Like, ego duels are so stupid. I'm gonna go on a flank and catch you off guard, hopefully. And then I hear the Punisher. Here, I'm thinking I'm getting a free shot, but by the time I get here, he's already out of the turret mode. But still, like, he didn't even shoot at me. Free kill. Some shots on me by Hawkeye, and I'm gonna leave this because now you're focusing me, and it's not fun anymore. Get healed up here, and out of nowhere, the world's worst Spider-Man swings in and actually gets a kill. Let's give the man his props. He got me. I wasn't expecting it. Props where props are due. But I think that's the last like good thing he does. I might be wrong, but we'll see.
Business.
Good little kill there by the Hela. And then good kill here by the team on the Venom. So, we're up 2. We can get aggressive. Good shots on the Loki clones. Good Hela ult. Spider-Man comes back in. Missing all his abilities. There goes Spider-Man. Not that good. Your powers are not mine. You're getting sent to the graveyard. That's 3 again. Because this is what I do. There goes Strange. And here I'm just trying to like keep the supports in spawn. Cook Rocket Beacon. And then we pop ult. Get rid of Rocket. I'm the better Hawkeye. Pressure on Strange. That's 3. Easy peasy. Granted, we were kind of struggling that match, and I was telling the Venom, like, hey, we should try something other than Venom. But he would not swap. But at this point, guess who's carrying at this point? Your boy. 25 final hits. Nobody else has hit the 20 mark yet, and we will ascend to higher heights. Again, I don't care about damage. Star-Lord, 26k damage, which is great. He was playing fucking great. Don't get me wrong. But it's about the ellipse. You can do as much damage as you want, but if you're not getting the kills, all you're really doing is pumping support ults for the enemy. Right? Does that make sense? Because if you're not securing the kill, that means that person's getting healed right back up. And with 3 supports on their team, and I don't know if they stuck to 3 supports here. I don't think they did. They ended up getting off with 3 supports. But if they have 3 supports, and people aren't dying and you're doing a shit ton of damage, you're probably just speeding their ults. So, something to be aware of. To me, impact in this game is about kills and when you get those kills. It doesn't matter if you get 3 people after your team got wiped already. You know?
Here they come.
So right side here, we see the Star-Lord getting into it with magic. Boom, out the sky. It's too easy when you never miss. I hear the Spider-Man, but like, I'm not worried about him at this point. He hasn't been good. I'd rather go on my little flank here. Boom, we get the Loki. That's 2 picks in this fight. Boom, good shot on the Spider-Man and he gets picked off. Focus the Strange a little bit. Focus the Venom a little bit. Got him before he got to the health pack. We're cooking. Magic comes back. She does a whole lot of nothing. Recap point. We have a great chance to win this now because we have a fighting chance at least. All right, mess up Spider-Man's attack there. I don't know what he's trying here. do some damage, and he happens to get out. Good for him. But whatever. Here, I'm gonna cook. Get him to separate again. Boom, Spider-Man's gone. This Venom got too confident. Blowing up with a headshot. He should have used the Z. Amplifier, there goes Captain America. That's 3.
Needed that boost.
Already, I've gotten so much space to fight with those 3 kills. And shout out to that. Stop shitting on Rocket. That ult blew up that Captain America. Alright? That ult kind of cooks if you can hit your shots.
Purple's not so close.
That was nasty. Oh my gosh. We might need to slow that down. We might need to rewind and slow that down. I was a little bit too busy talking about the rocket there, and I lost sight of what, like, I knew what was gonna happen. But this right here is why we secure this second point. Like, I'm cracked at this game, and this is the evidence. Jump to high ground. I see their supports. Line up the shot super quick on Invisible Woman. Boom, headshot, she's gone. Heard the Spider-Man webs on the side. Line up the shot. Boom, that's 2. I see the magic over here. Can we get her? Wait for that TP to hit. That's 3. Already we won this point. They're so staggered at this point. I don't even know if Loki is in this fight. He probably is. Yeah, Loki's still here. But they're down to 1 support at this point. He's used all his cooldowns.
Needed that boost.
And Captain America and Venom are just like doing their own thing. Smart on Venom's part to break the res, but we're just getting free push on the point here. Let's see that again in real time. Oh, man.
Purple's not so close.
Oh my gosh, that's nasty. The fact that they weren't focusing me harder is crazy because I'm a menace. So Punisher's just cooking. At this point I have my ult, but I don't really think we need it. Venom ults to try to sustain here, but you've got no supports, you've got no other tank, you're cooked. Spider-Man here gets stuck, and he gets blown up. We're cooking. Put a shot on the magic to try to scare her off a little bit. And then Captain America's just bull rushing me, which is fine, because here I hit the slash and give him no chance to touch. We're securing that point. Top ult. Try to shoot the magic, but their ults just go crazy here. And I managed to get nobody, and then I get managed. I don't get anyone, which is unfortunate. And then the Venom gets me. But that Judge, that Punisher ult clutched this part. So we give him his credit. Actually, let's go back to Captain America here. So he's bull rushing here. And I think if I don't slash, he probably at the very least gets to touch. Which maybe they win that fight, maybe they don't. But because I push him away, we secure the point and we secure a close spawn. So even if we lose a couple people in this next fight, and I think I might have been the only one to die, or maybe somebody else died with me too, we're right there. We can join the fight again in 10 seconds. You just have to last a little bit longer. Flash, didn't even get a chance to touch. Good ult by Invisible Woman. But the star of the show here is this Punisher. Gets over here, where our Luna's at. Spider-Man waits ult. Oh, great. He mowed down the Loki first. So smart. Good for him. Mowed down 2 ults, dude. He tanked 1 ult with the Spider-Man and then took down 2 other ones. That's fantastic. That's a fantastic play by Punisher. So, again, here, their team's broken up. We got 2, 3, 4 picks. The people that are left don't stand a chance unless they regroup. And they did a pretty poor job of it, I think, until this point here. And there, Captain America was lucky he didn't get popped. So we're pushing again. Spider-Man comes back in. Spider-Man tries to do something to me. Doesn't do it, runs away. Here, I'm trying to put shots into the Moon Knight now because I know that's going to be a problem if he gets the ult on us. Blow up the ult. Spider-Man comes in here pretty random and then blown up. But we still got to worry about that Moon Knight. That's, I know, is a problem. Good follow there by the Star-Lord. And we are just chugging along, man. This is one of the best pushes I've ever had, really, in an overtime. Couldn't get the Invisible Woman there. Unlucky. But that E there does a lot of good burst damage. Here, just trying to put more shots in. But the Loki shifts. And here's just like bad positioning to try to shoot these people on high ground. This dude ulting. And then we get mooned. So, unfortunate there that I die. We're trying to pop ults. We're trying to survive. We got Star-Lord ult. We got Punisher ult. But the team starts falling apart. I go Strange here to try to touch. And I'm not great with Strange. But if you guys can buy me time, I can get us a portal and extend this fight just a little bit longer. We get it off in time. Show up there, but I think at this point we just didn't have supports on hand. Get the Loki. But there's just too much going on at this point. I can't keep up with anything. And I get destroyed. But all in all, this was a really good push. This was a really good push, despite everything. And despite everything, was me crashing out on Venom a little bit because I just felt like he wasn't the pick. And at this point, he has 8 final hits. I hate, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hate the way this game counts limbs because in my eyes, this Venom is actually 8 and 11. He hasn't done enough to claim 40 kills. Look at the difference. Like, me and Geo here are cooking, but specifically me. So if we look at the final hits after that OT, I'm up at 37. I'm cooking this game. Geo's right there with me at 25. GF, the terrible Spider-Man, he kind of like locked in a little bit. He's up to 20. He's doing better. Chewy Spider, 19. It's a decent game. Chongli on Venom, 8 final hits, brother. Are you serious? We're not being impactful enough on these games. And then we refuse to switch for whatever reason, even though we're not having a big impact on here. Spider-Man's so lucky he was doing that little like Venom thing there, or he was gonna get blown up again. Put that shot in to slow down Captain America. And here, I'm low, just trying to aim like past the tanks a little bit. After killing Spider-Man again. Because I want that Moon Knight. And I want that Rocket too. But I really want that Moon Knight. Get him to back up there. This Captain America is really trying to pressure me, but it's not going to happen. Spider-Man comes back and he actually manages to get Luna. And then the triple team gets me. But this is fine. The way we push, all we really got to do is like, it's basically our game to lose at this point. So again, on point, there's a few picks, there's a few deaths going on, and our Luna handles the Spider-Man. Let's go look at the Luna. Our Luna's doing her thing here. Spider-Man tries to get her, she's thinking him, finishes him with a melee. What a good Luna. This was the unluckiest thing that happened to me. I'm here trying to get the Moon Knight, and I just barely end up in his ult. I'm the only one that died to it. The Rocket, I don't think, had his res up at the point. So, very unlucky death there. We're going to watch this develop from here while I get back to point. Luna pops ult. It's just general mayhem right now. And the Star-Lord did a good job here, kind of pressuring the Raccoon a little bit, but also surviving the Venom that was attacking him back here. Right? So, very good job here on the Star-Lord. I'm on my way back still. And right now, this Rocket is an issue. So I get back finally. This rocket's an issue on high ground. Get rid of him. They also don't have res now. Spider-Man, I'm gonna come for you in a second. Got him. Star-Lord, get ready to get cooked. I just needed to cover here so I can pop my own without getting popped myself. There goes Venom. And that's game. Dude, this was such a good game.
5, 2, 3.
On my part. Team effort still. I still don't understand how this game decides MVP. And like, my boy Gio cooked. My boy Gio did his thing. 42k damage. That boy was cooking. I gotta give him his props. But 41 final hits. Sorry, I'm not doing crazy damage numbers, but these headshots are 200, 250 a piece. I can't do much more damage than that. I mean, anyway, this was a crazy victory to pull out of the bag. I'm glad we got it done. What a stressful game. I really was crashing out on this Chong-Li because Venom was just like, it really felt like it wasn't working and it wasn't what we needed, especially after we lost that first defensive point and we were just getting rolled and pushed back. It felt like it just wasn't a good pick at that moment. Note to myself, maybe don't crash out so hard. We still got it done. And he tanked a lot of damage, 63k. I'll give him his props there. At the same time, like, you gotta get kills, man. You gotta get a limbs. But it is what it is. This was a banger. I hope you guys had a good time with this one. More content coming soon. I'm feeling hot. I'm on a little bit of a roll. Socials are gonna be on screen in a second. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, all the YouTube, social media content stuff. You know what I'm talking about. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.